Do you know that basements have evolved beyond just being storage rooms? We'll share with you 5 things you should know before building your basement. The floor of a building below street level is called a basement. Or let me put it this way. A basement is the floor of a building which is partly or entirely below ground level. The topography of the land usually determines if there's a need for a basement to be built. Sometimes you see a piece of land thinking it is straight, but when you see it using your equipment, you find out that there's a difference in level or height. And if the level or height is different with about 1.5 meters, then there is a need to build a basement. Now, if you don't build a basement, you will spend so much money filling up the building to get it up to natural ground level. And you will need to spend money also on structural details of the building to ensure safety. The 5 things you should know about basements, or I think you should know about basements, are: number 1 is endless uses. Basements are no longer just storage rooms. They can be used for different things. They can be used for different purposes also. You can use a basement as a game room or maybe a home cinema. You can also use it as maybe an additional living room, bedroom, or even a plant room. Sometimes you can even use it as a swimming pool. In high-value areas, if you want to add real value and luxury element to your home, you could consider a swimming pool in the basement. A cellar is a room below the ground level in a house that is only used for storing wine or maybe coal. It is used for a specific purpose. A cellar is often a smaller space and is usually smaller than a basement. Number 2, waterproofing. Since most basements are built on concrete slabs that sit directly on the soil, wetness seeps up from the ground and moves through the porous concrete. This can cause anything from mild humidity in the air to inch-deep puddles. Basement walls are usually made from concrete blocks or concrete material. Water can seep in here too. And if there's a crack on your wall or there's a weak seal around the exterior window or door, these pose as potential problems for the basement. Use waterproofing option that is suitable and that is available, not damp-proof costs. Number 3, finishing. Decide how finished you want your basement to be. This will help put structure to the project and help you decide the kind of finishing for it. For instance, the kind of floor to use or what type of windows you want to use in the basement. There are different types of floors that can be used for your basement. Let's look at epoxy floor coatings. Epoxy floor coatings are good if you can live with a hard surface flooring. Epoxy comes in a lot of colors and is totally waterproof and it's easy to apply. You can also use ceramic tile, and this can be of different designs with different tones of colors and styles. It is unaffected by moisture and goes directly on concrete that is smooth and free of cracks. There is also vinyl tile and shade flooring, and this goes directly over the prepared concrete and will withstand even minor flooding with no ill effect. Resilient vinyl flooring provides a bit of cushioning on the foot and it's fairly inexpensive. Higher priced vinyl does a good job in mimicking ceramic tile, the real stone, or even wood. You also have engineered wood flooring. This gives you warmth and a beauty of real wood with stability and moisture resistance of laminated construction. There is also rubber flooring, and this comes in sheets and tiles with interlocking edges that you can place yourself. You can find a lot of colors that make it fun to create your own designs. The rubber floors are nicely cushioned and you have a good choice for your basement playroom. No matter what flooring you choose, it is important you take steps to keep your basement as dry as possible. This means grading out the foundation soil so that it slopes away. It makes water slope away from the foundation walls, at least maybe 4 inches to like a meter. Adding extensions to your downspouts so water exits at least 5 feet away from your house, and always keep the gutters in good repair. If you're watching for the first time, Thank you for joining us. If you have a basement, will you furnish it or use it as a storage area? The next thing we'll be talking about is space and structure. The space and structure of your basement must be considered before building. The structure of the walls and space management should be a priority. Factor in the users of the basement. This will help you decide, for instance, how tall or how high you want the doorway to be. If a tall person is going to live in the basement, you should make the door very high. Usually, the headroom of a place should be about 3 meters to enable safety, free movement, and even beauty. You can also introduce a sump pump to remove water mechanically to avoid excess moisture on the walls of the building of a basement in a waterlogged area. Finally, number 5, an escape route. Plan to have an emergency exit when building your basement. This could save your life someday. Have a door that can link outside or a window that can also link outside, a large window that can link outside. The window should be so big so that it can accommodate a firefighter in case there's a fire outbreak. Egress windows and doors are most suitable for basement. They allow for easy opening in and out with the right tools and codes. This should be highly considered. Explore the option of a basement by using it if you own one. And if you plan on building your own house, remember to include it. I'm very sure you will not regret it. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so on the link below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at PropertyDoctorNG and on Twitter at PropertyDoctorNG. Bye.